G loves trains here. I'm off for a ride with Transport for Wales in first class on one of their Premier services. I'm going to be travelling here from Manchester through to Hereford. It's somewhere a little bit different for me to visit. But the main reason I'm doing this today is because when I tried out TFW's first class for the first time over a year ago now, I had this delicious porridge, and honestly that porridge is still on my mind to this very day. So I thought, do you know what I'm going to do over the next few weeks? I'm going to come out at some point to have my breakfast on one of these TFW trains. Why not? Reed, let's go get into Piccadilly. It's platform 10 I'm after. The first thing I did when I woke up was check the train allocations. I have been keeping an eye on them, and well, all of last week there were loco-hauled trains on the 0830 services, but yesterday the train got swapped out for a 197, so I was a little bit worried, thinking, you know, is the same thing going to happen today? But I was chuffed to see this morning that it is a Class 67 and Mark IV coach set that I will be riding on. So yeah, happy days, I get to have my porridge. Right, my train's pulled in 15 minutes before departure. It left Cardiff at 4:30 this morning, this one, but I will hop on and find myself a seat in a sec. I just wanted to mention, I will talk about price more later on, but it cost me just £2.55 to upgrade from standard to first class. I mean, it's a no-brainer really, isn't it? Into coach G. All the seats in this coach are unreserved, and it is an ex-Grand Central coach. You can tell from the seating. I have just plonked myself down in a solo seat. It's reclinable, it's got armrests, there's a plug socket and 2 USB ports down beside me. I've got my own table, there's a reading light up there, and happy to see there are knicker hooks. And I think I mentioned this last time, but it's hard not to mention it again. I absolutely love the pink lights up there.
In a few minutes, we will be ready to depart for Cardiff Central.
And we're off. I've got just over 2 hours on here now through to Hereford. The lovely host has just been down taking drinks orders, and there is a drinks menu here on my table, and it does have the hot drinks listed with prices, but I remember the last time I rode first class the drinks I had were complimentary. The host did just explain to me that like standard coffee and tea are complimentary, but the hot drinks on the menu are barista style, I think they said, or something like that, so they do charge extra. But anyways, I have just ordered a coffee, and they did offer crisps as well. Well, I've just been handed a menu, 2 menus in fact. Got the breakfast menu here, and then an all-day bites menu. But that right there is the dish I'm after. Porridge, rolled oats cooked in oat milk, topped with a sweet maple syrup and summer berries. Yum. Now, if you know me, you'll know that I absolutely love riding with Transport for Wales. There's many reasons why, but one thing that I would love to see are some vegan options on the lunchtime and now the all-day bites menu, because there's a couple of options on the breakfast menu, but nothing for the rest of the day. Now, to be honest, I haven't inquired with Transport for Wales about this, and I'm sure, because of how lovely the staff are, that they would accommodate for a vegan. But yeah, it would be lovely for me and a lot of other people to see some vegan options on the menu itself. Hey look, a first class coffee cup that I can't add to my cup collection. And I've never seen this brand of crisps before. Brown bag crisps. They're tasty. Well, here we go. This is what I've been dreaming of.
Rydyn ni nawr yn nesau at Crew.
Seriously, this is the yummiest thing I have ever eaten on a train, and I'm not usually a massive porridge fan either, but yeah, like, even if you don't like porridge, this is just absolutely delicious. Yum. Listen to the way they say Shrewsbury on this announcement.
We are now approaching. And Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury, I love it. I've also got myself another coffee. I will have to make sure I go to the toilet before I get off, because 2 coffees, they're going to go right through me. We're just making a stop at Ludlow. I was here at Christmas when I was trying to get to Bucknell Station. It is a pretty place. I could have gone back here, but I thought I'd go check out somewhere new. I'm just having an orange juice before I get off. But for my ticket, I am travelling on an advanced single for this journey. For standard class, it would have cost me £20.20 with a rail card, but for first class, it cost me £22.75. So like I said before, that's a difference of just £2.55. And for that porridge, I just paid £4.95. But yeah, do you know what? It's easy to focus on the hot food that you've got to pay for, but there's loads of complimentary stuff you get offered as well. Crisps, biscuits, pastries, hot drinks, orange juice, water. Yeah, it's well worth going first class. I definitely need a wee after I've had an orange juice as well now.
We are now approaching Hereford. If you are leaving us here, please make sure you have all your luggage and belongings with you. Thank you for travelling with Transport for Wales.
You too. Nice to meet you. I'm here at Hereford now, and I just had such a relaxing ride on that train then. The first class coach was really quite quiet. I did have a lovely conversation with a fellow passenger towards the end of that ride though, and the host was brilliant. I'm certainly going to be leaving a comment to Transport for Wales later on saying how excellent the customer service was on that service then. Right, oh my days, look at this, the sun's out in Hereford. I'm going to go get out of the station and have a little wander around. I tell you what, it's lovely to feel some warmth again. I don't need this big coat on anymore, but I'm off to the River Wye. Why? Because it's time for some flowing water, methinks. Well, I found the river. Looks to be quite a muddy river. I'm going to head down and cross that bridge there. Victoria Bridge it's called. Oh, it's a bit muddy here. Walk in the other direction instead. Squishy Well, what a lovely place to end my day. I say day, it's not even midday yet. It did take me about half an hour to walk here from the station. There were a lot of crossings to wait at. But yeah, I am so glad I got to enjoy TFW's porridge again. I really have been dreaming of that porridge, and I'm probably going to continue to do so until the next time I have it. It's literally the reason I came out today. Everything else on top of that was a bonus. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye!